Hey, what's going on, everybody? Top Z here with my man J&A show again. We're going to go ahead, get straight to this topic. Today, we're going to go ahead and talk about what it's like navigating basically, or dealing with work-life balance. So, he's going to go ahead and start his video up. But yeah.
I'm back. So,
you want to take the roles?
Yeah, I start. So basically, work-life, family balance, it can be tough, but at the same time, it's not, honestly. When you think about it, it depends. Do you want that rich, financially filled life, or do you want to have love, affection, and caring? And a lot of people think you can't have both, but I feel like you can. You just got to find the right one. You got to find the right person. You got to find the right person who got the same driven goals as you, and y'all just push forward and make life the best you can. And even if you don't make that $1 million, or may be in a mansion or be worth billions of dollars, at least you can say you tried and you still never stop.
I'm saying, what's the original topic? The original topic is how you deal with the work-life balance. So I thought we were going to basically talk about like how it is to
balance.
Like which one do you because like we were talking about earlier. So we were at work. We had all these conversations at work, and then we're like, man, that's a good topic. We should talk about it. So this is basically what we're doing. So we freestyling, but we were talking about all right, so to get ahead in life, you got to put in the work, right? So you got to work hella overtime. You got to
barely be at home with your family.
Man, spiders out here. My bad. We had a beautiful day, but spiders
full of critters.
Full of critters. So, anyways, so it's like, let's just say overtime, for an example. Your company offers you overtime, so you want to work it, right? Because you want to get your family ahead in life. You guys want to get go on a vacation or save some money or get that extra money, pay the bills, pay off some debt or whatever.
Right, enjoy the fruits of your labor.
You find yourself in a loop of working 7 days a week. You're sitting there working every single day.
And then you're barely at home.
And you're never at home.
And then when you do get home, it's not the way you want. It's hard to really just fall back into family life because you're in work mode.
Right.
You try to talk to your wife, but you end up arguing because you're not there all the time.
You hear about people get cheated on all the time because. Not saying that luckily our wives, we got solid people in our lives.
I'm grateful and I praise God for that.
But
I'm blessed to have it.
But a lot of people struggle with that. A lot of people if you bust your ass to get your family ahead, then your wife or whoever, your partner or husband feel like, oh, you're always working, you're never there for it.
And then they feel neglected. Then
they feel neglected.
Joe Schmo next door show the affection that you should be showing them, but you can't because you at work.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, you come home and catch them together, and you feel betrayed, but at the same time...
That's a whole nother topic we can talk about on a different day.
But it's just hard that work-life balance. The way I balance it is I try to at least work overtime twice, 3 to 2 times a month, and I try to do little things on the weekend with my family, and
so
watch movies or just go to the park and spend time.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Because you definitely got to find a balance because, if you like me, I love working hard means nothing to me. I love working hard. I like to get my family ahead and try to get as much debt paid off as possible and not be in debt and just stack money and go on trips and go on fun things and go out to eat and do all the fun stuff. But at the same time, I catch myself missing out on, activities sometimes on the weekends, because I come home and I'm tired from working and it's damn, my kids don't care about that. My wife don't care about that. They care, but they don't care. They still want dad. So it's I still got to find that energy within me to be able to go work out and still maintain my routine.
Play with the kids, spend time with them and stuff like that.
So it's all right, I'm not working this weekend, but then you get that check and then it's damn, my check's so much nicer with that overtime. But I did enjoy my weekend.
Right.
And so that's the thing, because some days I get to the point where I'm like, man, I ain't working no overtime, man. I'm about to enjoy my kids while they're young. I'm about to spend every moment I can with my kid. And I do love that. That's priceless to me.
Yeah.
But then
you have that other side where
it's like, oh, you lazy as fuck.
Exactly.
You ain't.
Or
your kids
bill gotta get paid, or your kid need this, but now your check not what it was last time with the overtime, so you gotta choose: get my kid this, make him happy, or sacrifice my kid's happiness and pay this bill to keep our lights on.
Holidays keep coming around the corner.
Right.
Birthdays, just your engine might you need an oil change, flat tire, just whatever.
Yeah,
life's gonna come life, and so then it's and then now I'm feeling salty because I'm like, damn, I sat at home with my kids and was at the park.
Which is nothing wrong with that.
You know what I'm saying? I went to the park and chilled, or I went to the zoo and did this, or I went this place and did that. But now I ain't got the money to blah, 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 blah.
Right.
Which I know what people are going to say. They're going to say, well, you should get a better job, whatever. But, you know.
I mean, it's not that easy, though.
Coming from where we came from. So, I mean, we do have good jobs. Right. That's the point. Like, it's just the cost of living right now is just so crazy, which I know a lot of y'all can relate.
Right.
Gas is $3.50 where we're at. Groceries are high. Our property taxes keep going up. Our insurance on our house keep going up. It's just all this stuff just keep going up. So it's like they almost get you trapped in this loophole
of constantly working. But basically working to make ends meet.
You barely get the thing, like, because your company's paying you the overtime. So in their heads, like, we paid you. We don't care that you sacrificed your family for a little extra money, and they make it just sweet enough to where you're like, I gotta get that money. It's worth it. It's worth it. But then, like, it really, you know, when it comes to like a beautiful day like today, instead of being at work, we could be at home with our families and stuff.
Or in the park playing with them, or having a good time,
or teaching them how to, you know, navigate through life and just being there, which we are. But it's what I'm saying is trying to find that work-life balance where you come home and you're not just drained from work. You've been around people all day. And you just want to be like, kick your boots off.
And you want to show your kids attention, but at the same time, you want, in the back of your mind, you're like, man, I just want to rest. I don't want to really be bothered. But you can't. That's where a sacrifice come in. Yeah. You got to sacrifice your feelings.
Do a lot of sacrifice.
Yeah. You got to sacrifice.
I mean, that's what we signed up for when we got married.
Like,
we had kids.
Our kids didn't ask to be born. So it's our responsibility to treat them.
And we both know what it's like to have single mothers,
show them happiness,
raised in a poverty-stricken area, no fathers. You know what I'm saying? So like, we try to get back. That's our pride and joy is being fathers and good husbands. Like, that's our main focus in life. So all the pain and suffering, that don't mean nothing.
Exactly.
But
we try to do everything we can to keep our family and work life even balanced.
And it's not easy.
No, it's not easy at all. Like,
because you get wrapped in with that money, you're like, damn, bro, my checks be whopping when our checks be good when we work in, especially if we work like two or three days, 4 days on a week, like, because, you know, just keep working, work. But then, you know, you be drained, you be like, I wish I had, like, I work 16 days in a row, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had talked to a truck driver the other day, he was like, yeah, I've been on the road since April. I haven't been home since April. I'm like, damn, bro, you been on the road for like 2 months? He was like, yeah, bro, money's good. And then in my head, I'm thinking, yeah, money's good, but your wife's sitting at the crib, by herself.
Kids wondering where dad
talking through a phone, like, oh, yeah. Because I've seen it happen both ways. I've seen people that were, it's like, they focused on their family life,
but they struggling financially.
And then their kids are like, Dad, you never give me anything. Like, you never had money to do anything with them.
And then you got the other hand where, you making good ass money, your kids want for nothing. You spoil them, but you never there.
Yeah. And then you weren't there, and they're like, they're nothing like you. And then you had a kid for a reason. You had a kid to have a mini you.
That you got, right.
And then they're nothing like you. And like a lot of people have that divide with their parents. You know what I'm saying?
Like, Dad, you was never there. I wasn't there because I was trying to make a better life for you. And you feel bad for doing it, but at the same time, it's nothing to feel bad about. But you try to look at it through both ways. Yeah, he was doing what he felt he needed to do as a man to take care of his
it's tough. Men suffer in silence. We don't talk about this kind of thing. That's why we got our channel to, you know, talk about it. We want to leave in the comments what y'all think, you know, like
let us know, do you think it's better to have a financially stable life and neglect your family a little bit, or have
not purpose neglect, just out of love.
Yeah, out of love, where you sacrificing family.
You sacrificing, it's a better word, I guess.
Or do you feel like it's good to sacrifice financial and build that family and that good dad bond with your kids and wife? I feel like
because I've seen people that lived in like I've seen it go both ways. I've seen people that have like lived in trailers and been poor and had the tightest family. And they're all in the same room because their house ain't big, and they're all on top of each other, but they have a great family life. Right. And you know the grandma acts like the daughter, and the daughter acts like the granddaughter, and they all they got that generational they're just like you. You know what I'm saying?
Man, go over their crib, they have everything in. Man, they don't never want
I can't stand my son. He's nothing like me. He doesn't have any of my principles or morals. That's because you weren't ever home. You was on business meetings, or you were out on the road, or doing whatever.
Right. I know people who fucking bought their
kids. Because if you're not at home, then YouTube or
don't respect them at all and
Like,
talk to them any kind of way.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
And then you got YouTube. It's so like addictive nowadays.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you know, not just YouTube, but like electronics and the online and the video games, the Roblox, stuff like this. So you got like these other YouTubers that aren't putting out positive content like us, and they're your kids are watching it.
Right,
and you don't know what message
real.
you're getting,
exactly.
and they think that's real. So it's like your kid, like my kids, be getting on my ass. They're like, Dad, how come you don't got a Lamborghini?
Right.
How come you don't got a Tesla truck like Mr. Beast and all this stuff, or a private jet or a yacht? And shit, I'm like, bro,
ain't living a real life. Like that's.
I mean, he started where we started, so we can only have hopes and dreams to get up there like that. But he's also doing a lot of polarizing things to catch people's attention, and he's doing like fun, like events and stuff. I mean, he's cool.
He's helping people too, which I got to give a shout out to Mr. Beast.
Mr. Beast is cool. I mean, he's one of the better ones of the other YouTubers. But there's other YouTubers out there that are getting just as many clicks and views by the kids and the youth that are telling them bad stuff.
Exactly.
Running around with guns, running around doing this, or rapping,
saying all type
like
of racial slurs, or showing like, oh, this how you get money. Like, if you ain't making money like me, you ain't doing that.
Yeah, so I mean, it's definitely a work-life balance. The struggle is real. Like, comment, subscribe if you know anything. We on our lunch break. We got to get back. You know how it is.
We got to cut it.
You know, but if there's anything else.
But thank you guys for enjoying our video.
Yeah,
check out Top Z Views.
Top Z Views.
Show 86. Leave in the
you heard
comments
him, JA
about
Show
what
86.
You think is
like, comment, subscribe.
Work life, family life balance. Like I always like to end my
family
videos,
man,
you are good enough.
works hard, goes to the gym. Same here. We trying to build a community like that.
Stay loyal.
Appreciate y'all tuning in. Till next time.
Make that money too.
Hopefully I can make something this weekend, and we'll get more and more content coming out. Comment if you stayed this long, so I know you're a real one. Comment down below if you want to, got a topic that you want us to rant about. We just ran for real. We freestyle these videos.
Right.
We
basically take what we talk about at work and
it's just a day in the life of
get you guys
regular work, like an average Joe, like workers, like family men, and hopefully by us releasing what we got hanging on, other people can relate to us that might be going through something. That's basically what we're doing it for: positivity, motivational. And if anybody's out there, because I know as men and as the things we've been through, we haven't always had until we kind of found each other at work. Like, we haven't really had that many people we could just go to and vent to and give our problems to. Women, too. I mean, if I got women subscribers, hey, I'm more than, like, I love women just as much as I love, you know what I'm saying? I love women more than I love men, honestly. Like, but, I just feel like, I guess I don't really put myself in my own shoes or somebody else's shoes. Is like, hey, I relate to that too, even though I'm a woman. So I usually be like dudes, or I'm talking about like two dudes or whatever.
We make videos for men and women.
Yeah, basically,
one gender, one.
Nah, because I do got female fans, like they cool and like, and, they can learn.
Female fans be cooler than some of the male fans.
Yeah,
they
I honestly,
care.
Like,
I get a lot of trolls on mine. But I have some male fans as well that I click with, and I like to chat it up with. And, you know what I'm saying? It's a good balance.
Yeah, exactly. So our channels are for everybody.
Right. It's not just,
any religion, race, creed.
Don't let your kids watch our channel all the time, because we like to talk real stuff. And some of our videos we curse, and a lot of things.
We talk about our real life scenarios. That stuff might have happened that isn't age appropriate for me, underage appropriate.
Might not be suitable.
You know what I'm saying? So it's 18 and up, but you know how it is. These kids get their parents' accounts. And, so, hey, hopefully somebody gets something out of this. Hopefully y'all, having a great day. It's Friday. It's May 30th. I hope y'all have a great weekend. Should be a beautiful weekend where I'm at. Hopefully it's a beautiful weekend when you're at. Enjoy your family. Handle that work-life balance like the original topic.
Right, make that money, but also, man, make that family bond.
Yeah, you gotta find that balance. You can't just work, but then you also can't just not work. So I mean, you get what I'm saying. You
gotta take care of your family, but at the same time, you gotta build that bond too.
Yeah. So, all right. Sorry for being so short of a video.
Hey, it's all good.
We gotta get back to work. So thank y'all for tuning in. Till next time.
Every experience, baby.
Yeah.